You watch them sleep and feel trapped. They reach for your hand and your chest tightens. They say, "I love you," and you hear a door closing. You tell yourself you're not ready, the timing is wrong, you need space. But the truth is simpler. The closer they get, the more you want to run. You call yourself emotionally unavailable, broken, cold. But this isn't fickleness. It's something built in you long before. You aren't broken, you're wired. And that wiring didn't start with them. It started decades before you ever met. In the 1970s, psychologists John Bowlby and Mary Ainsworth mapped something revolutionary: the attachment system, the blueprint for how we learn to seek or avoid closeness based on what happened when we were too small to choose. If you got consistency, you learned intimacy is safe. If you got inconsistency, absence, or emotional unavailability from the people who were supposed to stay, you learned something else entirely. You learned that needing is dangerous, that closeness costs more than it gives, that the only person you can rely on is yourself. This isn't a belief, it's survival architecture. Think of the child who stops crying because no one comes, who learns to soothe themselves, entertain themselves, become their own parent. That child doesn't stop needing love, they stop expecting it. And when you stop expecting it, your nervous system builds a defense so elegant you don't even notice it running. When someone gets too close now, when they want to move in, or say they need you, or ask what you're feeling, your body reads it as danger. Not because you don't care. Because you care so much that if you let them in and they leave, it will confirm the original wound. You are not worth staying for. So your brain does what it was trained to do decades ago. It activates what researchers call deactivation strategies, like a circuit breaker flipping when too much current flows through. Not because the breaker is broken, because it's doing exactly what it was designed to do. You start noticing their flaws. You work late. You pick a fight about something small. You go cold, distant, unreachable. Psychologists Cindy Hazan and Philip Shaver extended attachment theory into adulthood and found two distinct patterns of avoidance. Dismissive, where you genuinely believe you don't need anyone, and fearful, where you want closeness desperately but expect it to destroy you. Both share the same core. Intimacy feels like suffocation, and beneath the suffocation is something you may not have words for. Alexithymia, difficulty identifying and expressing your own emotions. Not because the feelings aren't there, because you were never taught the language. Maya is 34, a software architect. She dated someone for 8 months. The moment they suggested moving in together, she suddenly noticed every flaw. Started working weekends, picked a fight about how they loaded the dishwasher. She ended it, told herself she just wasn't that into them. But 3 months later, alone in her apartment, she cried and didn't know why. She didn't leave because she didn't care. She left because she cared so much it terrified her. Here is what no one tells you. Pushing love away is not emotional unavailability. It is grief. It is your nervous system protecting you from repeating the original abandonment, the love you needed and never received. The urge to run when someone says "I love you" isn't proof you're incapable of love. It's proof you once loved someone who couldn't stay, and your body remembers. You aren't cold, you're afraid. And fear in the face of intimacy isn't weakness. It's evidence of a heart that learned to protect itself when no one else would. So when you watch them sleep and feel the old panic rising, know this: the urge to run is not absence. It is the loudest proof of presence you were ever taught to give.